The cast of The Real Housewives of New Jersey is known for their table-flipping fights, but the Rhobh Season 13 reunion trailer hints that the fractures within are likely now too deep for repair. The often-seen disagreements between the Gorga and Giudice families came to a head this season, as the Gorgas skipped Teresa Giudice's wedding to Louis Ruelas. In seasons past, Teresa has alleged that Melissa was a stripper, a gold digger, and now a cheater. Prior to Teresa's nuptials, Louis Ruelas and Joe Gorga had an altercation that almost turned physical, further dividing the families. In addition, many cast members are growing weary of Louis, placing Teresa on edge. In the three-part reunion trailer for Rhobh Season 13, posted by Bravo, Melissa first appears, unbothered, applying lipstick and telling Teresa, "I know you hate me, but please try to control yourself. I can't wait to never look at your again again after today." Teresa cries. Again calm, Melissa questions, "Oh, why? Where are you going?" Annoyed, Teresa answers, "You're leaving," implying that she has the power to remove her sister-in-law from the Rhobh cast. "Oh, I am?" Melissa responds in a mocking-like tone. In the wildest accusation yet, Teresa then claims that Melissa is the person who alerted the feds to her financial problems, stating she has proof by saying, "I called the FBI." In the Rhobh Season 13 trailer, the husbands are all seen having a go at Louis, as he claims to have hired a PI named Bo Deal to gain dirt on the cast. Bo later took to Twitter to deny his hiring. However, this all comes to a head at the reunion. To Margaret, Teresa exclaims, "You're a devil." In response, Margaret quips, "You are a criminal, and so is he," pointing to Louis. Newcomer Rachel Fuda then claims that her stepson's mother was contacted by Louis and his investigator, as Margaret makes similar claims of her child being called and threatened at work. A shocked Teresa replies, "He would never do that." This three-part Rhobh Season 13 reunion appears to be one of the most toxic yet, with accusations ranging from family members calling the feds to land Teresa in prison, cheating, a non-divorced new boyfriend, and a broken family. Bringing his own security team to the taping, Louis has said that his family has received death threats since joining that Rhobh cast. All of these things compounded have obviously proven to be overwhelming for the cast and host Andy Cohen alike, like when Teresa walked off the stage and Andy yelled on more than one occasion. One thing is now clear: this cast needs a shakeup, as lightness has flooded this group. Though Teresa claims to live happily within her love bubble to Louis, his actions during Rhobh Season 13 leave many questioning his intentions. With the majority of the cast now on his back, Teresa may have a hard time finding people to film with next season, minus her ever-loyal friend and cast member Jennifer Aydin. Though Teresa is seen in the trailer making claims that Melissa is going to be cut from the cast for Rhobh Season 14, Melissa has made it clear that she isn't going anywhere. With a delayed filming start date due to these conflicts, the futures of these cast members are rocky. The newly released Real Housewives of New Jersey Season 13 reunion trailer has sent Bravo fans into a frenzy. And it's not just the extravagant gowns, dramatic lighting, or Andy Cohen's stunned expressions that have viewers talking. No, it's the explosive accusation that has detonated a nuclear-level feud between Teresa Giudice and her sister-in-law Melissa Gorga. "I called the FBI," shouts Teresa, pointing with the conviction of a courtroom prosecutor. The room goes silent for a split second, and then all hell breaks loose. The ties that no longer bind. Season 13 has been a slow-burning implosion of a once-close family. Viewers watched with unease as the chasm between Teresa and Melissa deepened. Once tethered together by marriage, blood, and Bravo contracts, the two women now sit at the reunion as verbal snipers, perched and ready to launch grenades that may forever destroy any hope of reconciliation. While past reunions featured backhanded compliments and rolling eyes, this one is venomous from the jump. Gone are the days of fake forgiveness and reluctant hugs. What remains is raw and brutal. "You're a liar," Melissa yells, her voice trembling with a cocktail of rage and betrayal. "And you're a snake," Teresa shoots back, her face etched with fury. Andy, no stranger to the housewives' battlefield, tries to regain control. But even his signature, ladies, fails to quell the brewing storm. The FBI bombshell. The headline-making accusation that Teresa called the FBI on her brother Joe and Melissa has become the thunderclap that fans didn't see coming, but might have secretly hoped for. Melissa, visibly stunned in the trailer, demands answers. "You're the reason we're in this mess. Are you serious right now, Teresa?" "I did what I had to do," Teresa says, icy and unapologetic. "I don't regret it." Though Bravo has not confirmed the exact timeline or nature of the alleged FBI involvement, fans speculate that the seeds of this feud were planted long before cameras began rolling for season 13. Teresa's time behind bars has always been a specter hovering over family tensions, with whispers of betrayal and hidden grudges never far from the surface. Now, those whispers have become roars. The Gorga-Judas Civil War. The Rhobh reunion trailer makes it clear this isn't just a disagreement. It's a war. With each passing minute, the emotional toll becomes more visible. Joe Gorga, sitting beside Melissa, tries to interject, but he's no longer just the jokester brother-in-law. He's a man whose family is fracturing beyond repair. "You ruined everything," Joe says, his voice cracking. "This is not what Mom and Dad would have wanted." Teresa's face hardens. "Don't you dare bring them into this," she snaps, tears now threatening to spill. What was once a tight-knit Italian family, bound by Sunday dinners and loyalty, now lies in tatters. This isn't Housewives drama for drama's sake. It's the unraveling of a family that once believed it could weather any storm, and now it may never recover. Friends and frenemies weigh in. As the battle escalates, the other housewives aren't content to stay silent. Jennifer Aydin, Teresa's steadfast ally, jumps to her defense, accusing Melissa of playing the victim while running to every blogger and podcast to spin your story. Melissa claps back, "At least I don't hide behind other people to do my dirty work." Meanwhile, Margaret Josephs chimes in with characteristic bluntness. "This is toxic. All of it. You two should never speak again." Dolores Catania, caught in the crossfire, takes a rare moment of emotion. "I love both of you. But this is painful to watch. There's no coming back from this." Even new housewife Danielle Cabral is drawn into the fray, revealing an off-camera conversation that throws gasoline on an already raging fire. "She told me you were the rat," Danielle says, motioning toward Melissa. Melissa's jaw drops. "She said what?" The reunion trailer is a masterclass in Bravo editing, flashing between screaming matches, stunned silences, and tightly clenched fists. It's not just drama, it's devastation. A family torn apart? For good? As the trailer nears its end, Andy asks the million-dollar question, "Is this the end of the road for your family?" There's a long, hollow pause. Teresa breaks it, her voice low. "I'm done," she says. "I wish them the best, but I'm done." Melissa's response is equally cold. "Same, we're not pretending anymore." And just like that, years of dinners, vacations, and Bravo-promoted unity go up in smoke. Fan reactions. Twitter erupts. Within minutes of the trailer dropping, social media went into overdrive. Did Teresa just admit to calling the FBI on her own brother? One fan tweeted, "This isn't RHONJ, it's a true crime docuseries." Another wrote, "Melissa's face when Danielle dropped that rat bombshell, Emmy-worthy." The hashtag RHONJunion trended within the hour, with fans split between Team Teresa and Team Melissa. Bravo stans are bracing for what's being dubbed the most emotional and destructive reunion in the franchise's history. What comes next? While Bravo has yet to release full reunion details, sources hint that the seating chart alone caused days of negotiation. Teresa and Melissa reportedly refused to be placed next to each other, and at one point, a pre-reunion mediation attempt completely failed. With Teresa's upcoming wedding special still looming in Bravo's schedule, a ceremony from which Melissa and Joe were famously absent, it seems the final nail has been hammered into the coffin of their relationship. Andy's closing words in the trailer feel haunting. "I've never seen anything like this in my life. And neither have we." Final thoughts. The Real Housewives of New Jersey Season 13 reunion isn't just a final, it's a reckoning. Accusations of FBI involvement, fractured loyalties, and irreparable wounds make this a Bravo event that transcends the usual reality TV drama. What began as a reality show chronicling the lives of glamorous Jersey wives has evolved into a raw, emotional excavation of family dysfunction. And if this reunion is any indication, the scars from Season 13 won't fade anytime soon.